That Gunther versus Pat McAfee match at Backlash definitely exceeded my expectations. Heading into Backlash, I really thought Gunther was just going to squash Pat McAfee in under 5 minutes. But boy, was I wrong. They went toe to toe for at least a good solid 10. But of course, Gunther dominated for most of the match, but also too, Pat McAfee got some offense in. This man was getting his kicks in, he was getting his chops in, he was getting some moves and offense in. I think a lot of y'all forget Pat McAfee was a hooper because in NXT in 2020, he had a solid showing against Adam Cole and he performed well in the War Games match. But since he was going against somebody like Gunther, I thought it was going to be a complete squash match. But nonetheless, these two cooked. I really enjoyed this match. This is probably one of my favorite matches coming off of Backlash. But in the end, Gunther made Pat McAfee pass out with the chokehold and prevailed the winner. Fun match, had me at the edge of my seat. Overall, very entertaining. I do think Gunther should be doing bigger things than facing commentators, but that's just me. I know this is probably just a little filler feud to build up his credibility after losing to Jey Uso at WrestleMania. Hopefully Gunther bounces back and gets back into the main event scene. But speaking of Jey Uso, I'm going to say this right now. I felt like this match right here was a lot better than the Jey Uso versus Gunther match at WrestleMania. This match was a lot more entertaining to me, had me at the edge of my seat, and I actually was intrigued to see what went down. And I won't lie, Pat McAfee and Gunther had a little bit of chemistry. They cooked up. They definitely cooked up. But that's just me personally. But let me know what you guys thought of this match that happened at Backlash.